Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake again. Since I needed a video idea this week, I thought I could share it with y'all online. But also what we're gonna do is we're gonna read excerpts from my diary. I feel like I can't even call it a diary because I wrote in it maybe a few times. I didn't actually consistently write because I hate writing. I thought this would be kind of funny, so while we're waiting for it to bake and everything, we can read stuff from my diary. I got it at a book fair. Whispers and Tales. It's really cringy, so I thought that might kind of be fun to read. Yeah, and so I thought we could make ultimate apple crisp today, and my mom and I have been loving the sweets and making treaties and everything. She made peanut butter cookies yesterday because I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was in a bad mood, so I didn't feel like filming and pretending to be in a good mood when I wasn't. So she made peanut butter cookies, and what I'm gonna do today then is make apple crisp, and luckily we have some vanilla ice cream, so it's gonna go perfectly together, and hopefully it's super delicious, and if it's not, I'm gonna be really pissed. This is the ingredients, and let's get started. So for our ingredients, what we're gonna need: apples, oh god, a 1/4 cup of orange juice, granulated sugar, brown sugar, but instead we're just going to use some light brown sugar, and this calls for it twice in the recipe, cinnamon and nutmeg, flour, salt and butter, rolled oats. But we're going to use whole grain oats, old-fashioned. I feel like that'll be okay, but that's all we had. So next what we're going to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. In a large bowl, add the apple slices, orange juice, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So I have a bowl that's this big. I think that'll be fine. And then we have a cutting board. So with your apples, what you're going to want to do is take off the stickers and then put them in a strainer. And then we're going to wash them. So I'm just going to start cutting, and you can watch me cut for a little bit. I can't peel an apple like a regular person because I suck. Ooh, the oven's ready. So I found this little potato peeler, I think, and I'm just gonna do it like this. And so it leaves this kind of looking thing. And then you can cut the apple slices. Yeah, so it's not too thick, just a little one, and just do it about that size. I don't expect anybody to think this is a really good tutorial and that this is the kind of thing you should be following for cooking. Obviously, I'm not a professional and I'm kind of just a mess, so I don't really expect people to think this is supposed to be like a really good tutorial. I'm kind of just having fun and taking you along on the ride with me. So please don't judge me if you are like, oh my gosh, Maya, how's anyone supposed to learn from your videos? And it's like, oh, well, they're kind of just for fun, but I mean, I don't know. Don't judge me, Judy, or whatever, Barbara, or fucking Carol Baskin. Well, there's a recipe attached at the bottom for a reason, so please just take it easy on me. I'm just having fun and hoping that you'll have some fun with me and also make these fun recipes, because we literally have all the time in the world, so why not just you know, have fun and quarantine cook. So we have cut all the apples, and it seems like a good amount. I don't know if it's gonna fit in the pan I thought I was gonna use, but that's okay. Welcome to different lighting. So I thought it looked super dark, and it's rainy today, so there's no sun, and darkness is ascending upon us all. So I thought I'd just turn that on and hopefully make the video look a little better. So we need 1/4 a cup of orange juice. Where's our little 1/4? Okay, so 1/4 a cup. 1/4 cup of sugar, and then 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And so it's supposed to be brown sugar, I think, not light brown sugar. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. But I think this recipe, it calls for brown sugar and then light brown sugar. I'm just gonna use light brown sugar for both. It's like less intense, and so I'd rather just, you know, err on the side of caution rather than not. 4th cup, seems it. So 4th cup of brown sugar, and then cinnamon and nutmeg. Let's get the cinnamon, which is 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Remember when the cinnamon challenge was a thing? Maybe we should try old challenges for one of the video. That'll be fun. And then 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I think this is ground nutmeg. My mom put these little spices on the side of our fridge, and it's really cute looking. But I don't know if it's ground. I would assume it is. Okay. Now we're gonna mix this. So these are what the apples look like. And I think the orange juice is kind of a cool touch. I've never heard of adding orange juice to your apples. I've always had like lemons to keep them from turning brown, but I mean, they're all brown now because of the cinnamon, so it doesn't matter. I think I kind of just want to like bite into one. That's yummy. And then now we're gonna make the topping. So 1.5 cups of flour, so 3/4 cup of sugar. So that's 1.5 cup plus a 1/4 cup. Thank you, Aunt Sarah, for getting these. So 1/2 cup plus 1/4. 3/4 cup of brown sugar. So again, we'll do that with 1. Oh no, we're gonna need more at the store. Has anyone else been getting anxiety just going to the grocery store? I went there on Monday or Tuesday, and I just panicked. It was so unenjoyable. I usually love going grocery shopping. I think it's so much fun, but it's just been, with everything going on, it's been so stressful, and like, because I'm worried about the workers. Like, I feel so bad for them that they have to deal with all of us shitheads. And then also, people are not understanding, like, getting out of the way to make sure other people are safe and keeping like a 6-foot distance. It's just so, people so don't give a shit, and it's just annoying. But it was really awful. I came back and I just cried. It was just so overwhelming. So I'm finding what actually is better when I go grocery shopping is to go right after like the senior citizen hour, because it's still pretty early and lots of people aren't there yet. So yeah, well, that's my little tip for the day, and also 2 cents about how that's been going. Salt is 1/2 teaspoon, so 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It says kosher salt. I don't have kosher salt. I have plain salt. So oh well, 1 cup, 1 cup. 1 cup of rolled oats. So 2 of these. Okay, so that's our topping, but we need to add butter. So 1/2 pound of cold unsalted butter. That's 2 sticks of butter for anybody who didn't know. I didn't know that. Plop it in there and then just like kind of squished it all together. I'm having regrets on how cold my butter is now, because now it's not mixing as well. But you know what, you gotta, life is a highway. You gotta ride it all night long and just try your hardest. Shit. But as you can kind of see, like, it's gotten so much easier to do, and it's just kind of looking like little butter crumbles, which just seems very unhealthy to just be having butter crumbles. Is apple crisp supposed to be this squishy? I don't think so, but I did everything right. Maybe I should add more oats or a little more flour. Okay, so what happened before my camera was about to die, which it is again, it was too squishy, so I added 1/2 cup of flour and then 1/2 cup more oats, and then this is what it looks like. My mom told me this is the good size. Put the topping on, it looks a lot better. And then there's butter on top because I saw it was a hack. So now let's put it in for 30 to 40 minutes and take it out after and read excerpts from my diary. So I was able to charge my camera for a little bit, and there is 11 minutes until the crisp is done. So yeah, let's get to the part you're all here for, the juicy details of my middle school kind of diary. As a preface, I'm not going to say anybody's name in this because it's super embarrassing how much I was obsessed with this boy. And I use so many people's names and I don't want anybody to know who it is. I think only one person knows who this is because I told them, but nobody else is gonna find out. Since my school is also so small, it's so easy to use fake names because I know everybody's name in that fucking school, so I can just make up names on the fly so y'all bitches will never know who the fuck this is. So I wrote, I think blank, and this is, I'm not even just like blanking it, but it literally is blocked out. I see it. I blocked this person's name. I don't know why I wrote this. I know who it is. I know who it is, but I blocked it. But anyways, I think blank is so cute, and I want him so bad. But Brittany wants him, so something, but I'll always love him, I think, is what I wrote. I have Pokemon names in here. Because I guess I was playing Pokemon even though I was in middle school still. And then this person, I wrote their name. I won't show it. But it's like, I wrote their name and then I wrote, I hate you, I love you, confused. What a dork. And this is the song I wrote. It's called I Want You. You can also kind of read it. It's like really terrible handwriting. The lyrics to I Want You. I walk by, I say hey. Babe, you walk by, you push me away. What the hell? Thought we were friends. In PE, I grab his arm and say, we need to talk. Wow, in PE. Dramatic. He says, get away. I need to go on my walk. On a walk. On it walk. I don't know. Next day, he asked me on a date. I say, no way. We better wait. For what? Come on, let's go. On the date, I getting ready for our, I honestly can't read this, kiss. Getting so sweaty. Why am I sweating? Thinking about kissing when I'm a baby still. Gross. Will I hear bells? He gets back. I whisper, you ready? Ugh. For what? To kiss you, silly. There was kiss, forget about. Chorus. Huh? What day of school getting ready to just into sell those poofs? Pools. Why was I selling pools in this song? What? Huh? I don't, it's fucked up. My handwriting is so terrible. So here's the juicy stuff. 9/1/10 at 11:27 p.m. at night. I was up way later than I should have been. Today was the second day of school. Review of the first day. I had a good attitude. I like the people in my class. They are pretty nice. Let's call him James. James came up to me behind my back, asked if my highlights were permanent. Then later that day, he asked how I was. Then when my seat was stolen, he was there to tap the desk and have me sit down there. Jesus. He was so nice to me today. He poked me at lunch in the side. I laughed. But then Brittany butted in. She likes him, I think. He got close to my face and asked my favorite color. Blue, he said. That's his too. Then Robbie, we'll call him Robbie. Then Robbie helped me and told me I should step it up before it's too late. I got sad. There's always some other girl who is better than me. Sad face. But a little whiner baby bitch. Honestly, relax. This gets really sad though. Kinda, not really, pathetically sad. What these girls have, I really don't have. Percy, we'll call him Percy, another guy. Percy told me to slide my fingers through his hands to get him to notice. James at my party put his foot touching mine, his arm/shoulder touching mine. I could not tell what he is doing. Tomorrow, spelled as Tomorrow. I am gonna really step it up. I can't go back to Stuart. I can't go back to Stuart, no matter how hot he is with his new haircut. Nighty night, Diary, love Maya. 9-10 the next day. The third day of school, once again, pretty normal still. Wishing it was the first day of school. That was the best day ever. Today I didn't see much of James, but I still saw him. He looked at me as I opened my locker. Then again, every day I noticed Stuart. Today I got to hear him laugh and talk. Just hearing him reminds me of the old days. But once again, Jackson couldn't get an answer. I just wanted to know if Stuart was alright. I mean, I still care about him, but I will do better off alone. Later that day, I saw James a little then at enrichment. I don't even know what enrichment was. What did we even do in enrichment? I don't know. I didn't feel like we enriched ourselves. I talked to him about Facebook. I told him, oh my god, there's so many names. I told him, Carl, and Simon that we'll call him Billy Bob because that's a hot boy name, I guess. That Billy Bob asked me out. I want to say no. James rubbed my leg, saying it's okay. Ava laughed. I don't know. I think it's okay. When I was holding hands with my friends. Then we talked about, I'm not going to mention this because this is a definitive thing that could be deciphered. So next, then I played with his leg hair. Ha ha. Ew, why was that like a cute thing to play with a guy's leg hair and pull his leg hair? Why did we hurt each other? Why did we think leg hair was okay to play with? How is that flirting? Hello? I don't understand. So after I played with his leg hair and made him smile, I laughed. He has really beautiful eyes. A plain beautiful, actually. So like boring, but beautiful, you know? Brown. Then he stole my sunglasses and wore them looking at me and then gave them back. He is so cute. And also, I could say he has brown eyes because there was like 99% of boys in my school that had brown eyes. Literally every boy had brown eyes. Richard told me some news on the James situation. Not quite sure if that was a good sign or not, but he inboxed me and won't tell me until tomorrow. It probably won't be good. I just really like James. Then he overreacted when I poked him, acting like, aw, ow, that hurt, haha. He was fine. I hope it all turns out for the best. I'ma go to bed. September 6, 2010. I had a good weekend. I saw Justin Bieber live. He was so hot. I got a bunch of pictures and videos. It was fun. I met a bunch of boys that are so known in the state of Vermont, I think, at least sort of, but they're so known in the state of Vermont, so I'm just not gonna say their names. But I met a bunch of these guys that were considered like the cool guys at that time at the fair, and the fair was kind of the place where like you didn't have to hang out with your parents. They kind of dropped you off and you got to go walk around in your little booty hoe shorts for 8th graders and hang out with the boys and go on the rides, and you'd see all like the hot guys and the hot chicks and bitches from the other schools. So I guess I saw a bunch of the cuties from, I don't even know what school they were going to, but it was definitely not my school. And they were like untouchable, adorable, cute guys, except one of them was really dorky, and I guess now he's like completely done over 360. Rip. I knew him when he was a weirdo. It was, okay, anyways, it was fun. I flirted with Andrew at, did I say her name yet? Yeah, no. It was fun. I flirted with Andrew at Shauna's party, and then at Kristen's with James. I still like him a lot. Shauna was just a name I also used. There was a girl named Shauna in my school, but I wasn't talking about her because I didn't even know her yet. Case closed, or reading time is over. So thank you for coming and listening to my creepy little middle school crush that I had in this boy, James. And Jesus Christ, I liked him so much. I don't understand why I was playing with his leg hair still. That's such a weird thing, but still pining over my ex, but also flirting with these guys at the fair. I mean, Jesus. I needed to calm the fuck down. For Christ's sake, there was no reason that I needed to be so obsessed over boys. It was just, I think it was because I went to a different school in elementary, and so I knew all the guys in my class or whatever, and I guess it was just really exciting to kind of be like the Fletcher kids going to BFA, and then you're meeting all these different kids and meeting these other different kids in the neighboring schools, and then whatever, middle school was dramatic. I never ended up dating this person who I talked about. I did end up kissing them at one point before I left high school, and I don't think many people know about that, so that's fun. But my little middle school crush got carried out at one point. It was not all it was hyped up to be. It really wasn't. I don't know why I was so obsessed with this guy, because he's not shit. But whatever. Anyways, back to the video. So we pulled out the crisp, and here is the final product. It's nice and golden brown on the top. They're the apples. It's kind of bubbling, but it doesn't look like they're like burned or whatever. I'm saying like so much, I'm sorry, Mom. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna charge my camera and I'm gonna do a little taste test. I'm honestly not even that hungry right now, but I have to do a taste test because I have to. I have to do a taste test, I have to. So this is it. I put it in a little bowl with some vanilla ice cream, and it's really cute. And so let's give her a taste. So the apples are definitely tender, which is good, or squishy, tender, or squishy, I don't know, whatever, they're soft. And that's good, so they definitely cooked, so I can cut through them. So, oh, look, it's hot, but it's really good. The crisp, sweet baby Jesus. It said to use unsalted butter, but this is fine. It tastes really good. I like salt. It doesn't even taste like it's super salty. It just tastes normal. I hope you like this video. I hope you like the excerpt from my middle school diary. I hope you make this apple crisp at home. It really wasn't that hard. Oh, and the bell's barking. Stay home, wash your hands, don't take all the toilet paper, and stop going outside and coagulating or whatever in big groups. That's not social distancing. Going outside but also still being around so many people is not social distancing, so please fucking stop it. Thank you. Subscribe. Again, I hope you like this video, and I'm gonna keep eating. Thank you. Bye.